Hello and welcome. My name is Raven and you are watching the Black Pearl channel. Today we are going to do a twin flame love reading and we're going to do an energy check-in with the divine feminine as well as the divine masculine. So I have two cards already pre-pulled, which is the thinking woman representing the divine feminine, and then for the divine masculine I have the archangel Michael. So we're going to start off with the channeled songs, and the channeled song from the divine masculine to the divine feminine is actually one of my favorite songs. It's called Anne-Marie, Like It Used to Be. Like it used to be. Bring back your love to me. I remember when our love was new, and all I needed in my life was you. And baby, it felt so right to me. Please make it like it used to be. So, the divine masculine is reminiscing about the past and wishing that things could be like it used to be. Because if you guys have been following my twin flame readings, a lot of the twin flames are in separation, and this time the divine feminine has walked away. So the divine masculine is reminiscing and wishing it could be the way it used to be. The divine feminine's channel song to the divine masculine is I Am by Young Baby Tate. I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am that bitch, I am gonna go get that bag, and I am not gonna take your shit. I am protected, well respected, I'm a queen, I'm a dream, I do what I want to do, and I'm who I want to be, because I am me. That is one of my favorite songs now. It's an affirmation song. It's basically the divine feminine is stepping into her power, focusing on her abundance, wealth, and positivity. So really, it's not really towards the divine masculine. It's pretty much the motto for the divine feminine energy. We in our bag, period. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the cards. So let's start with the thinking woman. Let's start with the divine feminine's energy. Ladies first, right? Ladies first. So what is the divine? Ooh, false person. So the first card that we have out here for the divine feminine is false person. The divine feminine has realized that the divine masculine is fake in a lot of ways. The divine feminine is a true high priestess and sees all and knows all. And I feel like the divine feminine knows that there are some false truths and some lies and things that have happened in the connection to the point where now she just feels like this person is fake. The masculine is fake in a way. He's false. Okay. And this is, I was going to say, next, let's do the energy for the divine masculine. But I feel like this is how the divine feminine feels about the masculine right now. So I'm going to put this on his side. This is the parasite card. So the divine masculine can be an energy vampire, taking a lot of energy without reciprocating. So that's some of the toxic behaviors that have caused the separation and have caused the divine feminine to feel like this person is false, because the divine masculine is constantly taking. It's very parasitic, can be an energy vampire at times. Okay. All right. So here for the divine masculine's energy, we have atonement. So if you look on this card, this for me is giving me 10 of Swords energy. This is a feminine person here, and she has all of these swords in her back. So the masculine has stabbed, backstabbed, betrayed the feminine energy, and the atonement means that he's trying to make it right. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of heartbreak and betrayal coming from the masculine energy towards the feminine. And then gilded regret. So look at these spikes coming up on the top of this lady's head. This is the masculine. The spikes coming out of his head represents stress and guilt. This card says the gilded regret. So he's very regretful for this Ten of Swords energy that he has brought upon the feminine, and he wants to make some type of atonement, or he wants to try to make it right. All right, let's get deeper into this. We go back to the feminine. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of bounce around a little bit, guys, between both counterparts, so hopefully you guys can follow along with me. Let's tap into the divine feminine energy. How is she feeling right now, Spirit? Oh, wow. Okay. So we have the Emperor and we have the Sun. The divine feminine is actually stepping more into her masculine energy. You know, the card that I channeled to pull for the feminine was the Thinking Woman, which is business, wealth, career, financial stability. So the feminine is actually more focused on her Emperor energy, and she's starting new beginnings in life. Also, the feminine is probably wanting the masculine to come in as an Emperor and start a new beginning. Okay. What else is going on? Actually, Spirit is telling me to pull from another deck. I'm going to pull from here. I just saw the Splitsville card. It tried to pop out. So yeah, like I said, this has kind of been pretty consistent. There's been a lot of separation. So, okay. Aww. Made with love, a gift from the heart, sentimental, an offering or contribution. I get a lot of different things from this. I feel like the feminine energy has been giving a lot to this connection from a pure space of love. And also I feel that the masculine may be coming forward with some type of gift. So this is kind of like both of their energies. Oh, 2 cards. Wow. Okay, so this is the masculine. This is the why card. He's like, why? You know, he's in disbelief because of this separation, and now he's realizing that the feminine is actually a good catch. What a catch, an ideal partner or mate. So now the masculine is in regret. Look at these cards. Gilded regret. Why? He's regretting how he treated the feminine energy because now he realizes that she's a catch. So that's the energy that's going on right now. Let's see. What else is going on with the masculine? Ooh, child. Look at this. The Facade. So the masculine has been wearing a mask. The masculine, like I said, remember in the beginning, look, false person. This is how the feminine feels about the masculine, that he's fake. And it's true. Look, facade. The masculine has been a huge facade, has been very fake and has been very deceptive. Also, what I'm hearing is that for some of you guys, your masculine energy has walked off of the path, and there are ancestral spirits that are around your masculine that's trying to guide him back onto the right path. That's for a few of you guys. Prayer. So the masculine is praying that he is able to get another chance. And then expansion. So I feel like, you know, the masculine now is thinking about family, starting a family with the feminine, and hoping that, you know, he has another chance to do that after all the betrayal. All right, let me go jump back to the feminine energy. We're just doing energy, y'all. It's not really like a storyline. It's just picking up on energy. How's everybody feeling? That's what I'm doing today. Ooh, ooh, yes, yes. Okay, so feminine energy, constancy. This is kind of like my Empress card. This is very congruent with the Thinking Woman card. This is talking about stability, financial stability, consistency. So again, feminine is in her power, and also she is hoping and wishing for some constancy from the masculine. And also we have the gift card. So again, the feminine energy is using her gifts. And also, I feel like I just said that. I feel like the masculine is probably going to bring some gifts towards the feminine. All right, Spirit. Let's see what else. Oh, geez. Okay, this is for the masculine. These cards is like sliding out. Oh, yay. This is really positive. Okay, so masculine energy. The masculine is letting go of a burden. There has been a lot of things that have been causing this connection to be stagnant. And now it looks like the masculine is letting go of burdens. So that's great. Yay. And then let's see. The feminine energy, this is the eagle. So the eagle for me represents divine, intuitive. That's actually the name of my group, y'all. Join my Facebook group. It's called Divine Intuitive Wisdom. But the feminine has been operating from a place of integrity. It says spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. So the feminine energy has been very connected to angels, to spirit, to spirituality. And this is how she has been getting insight onto what's really been going on in this twin flame connection. And, you know, this is how she's been getting clarity. So if you guys are into spirit animals, you might want to check out the eagle. It's an awesome spirit animal. What else? Energy check-in for twin flames. Ooh. Okay. Oh, okay. I feel like this is for both parties. This is the water fairy talking about feelings and emotions. So this is going to be something that's going to come out in the near future. The water fairy is going to bring some clarity to feelings and emotions. And it looks like the feelings and emotions are sincere with the dog card, talking about loyalty, sincerity, and unconditional love. So I feel like this is like both parties that have this unconditional love. And all right, Spirit, let me pull a few more cards before I wrap this up for this twin flame energy check-in. Let's check in. Oh, okay. All these cards is falling out. Okay. Ciao. Okay, look. Somewhere there's an energy leak. I think one of the first cards that I pulled was the Parasite card for the Divine Masculine. So the masculine, like I said, that Anne-Marie song, he's really reminiscing and wishing things could be like how they could be. And he's trying to pull on the feminine's energy. He's trying to... the energy leak card is almost like, I don't know how to say, almost like stealing her energy. And he has very deceptive ways of getting her energy too. So feminines, you are being advised to protect your energy, because even though this is a twin flame connection, a lot of these masculines are on the dark side and they're a little toxic. So this person may be pulling on your energy, and this card saying that there's an energy leak is just saying to protect your energy, cut any toxic cords, and, you know, continue to end those cycles. So we have this consciousness, this consciousness ring a bell. So this is, again, connection to spirit. This is for the feminine energy. She's been receiving divine messages. This bell is information, knowledge, truth, and clarity. And that's what she's been doing throughout this separation. She has been ascending and receiving divine messages from spirit, becoming more conscious, and continue to raise her vibration. And again, power, I've been saying this a lot in my twin flame readings and all of my readings. I feel like women in general are just stepping into their power. This sunflower too is, again, new beginnings. And then, yeah, look, the Virgin Sun Queen, again, new beginnings, sun, you know, things are looking good for the feminine. And with the Virgin here, the feminine energy in this connection is actually become like almost like a whole entire person. This card, for me, I love this card. It's like a earth angel card. This person has wings. This person is wearing a crown. And I just love the energy from this card. It's definitely positive energy and new beginnings. And then, let's see, what else, Spirit? Let me see. Boo! This is the masculine. He's shocked. He's shocked and scared. I just heard, why are you running away from me? I just heard that really clearly. Why are you running away from me? That's very interesting. Twin flames actually, they tend to shift back and forth between who's the runner and who's the chaser. So now I feel like this is the masculine's energy. This is the masculine's energy. He's scared because the feminine is in her power, and he's shocked. He didn't know, but he know now. All right. Let's see, what's coming next for twin flames? Just doing an energy check-in. So what's coming next for this connection? We have the Two of Wands. Here on this card, it's two people. Looks like they're meeting for lunch or, you know, some type of date or something like that. It looks like these people are talking and discussing, and I feel like Two of Wands is decisions moving forward. There's going to be some decisions being made as far as how to move this connection forward, but it looks like they're eating. They're out to eat. So for some of you guys, you're going to be meeting up with your counterpart pretty soon in person. Yes. Yes. Didn't I just say Empress? Did I not just say the Empress? Yes, this is, I feel like I did. This is my Empress card. And then here the Empress popped out. So yeah, and look at this shield. Yeah, the feminine energy is very, very protected, and she's standing in her power. So this is definitely Empress energy. So there's going to be some type of conversation or meetup that's going to happen next, but the feminine energy is definitely in her power. She's definitely guarded and protected. All right. Oh, well, okay. So this is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is the infamous third party energy. It came up in reverse. So third party energy is ending. It looks like somebody was probably, you know, doing something with somebody else, but it looks like that energy is over. So third party energy is ending. If that applies to you, take it or leave it if it applies to you. Okay, yeah, wow. Three of Pentacles, wow. Three of Pentacles in reverse and Three of Cups in reverse. So there was definitely some type of third party energy here, but it looks like it's ending. And it looks like the feminine and the masculine are probably going to meet up soon for like lunch or something and talk about it. But the feminine energy is like very guarded, standing in her power in the Empress energy. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. That's all I have today for the Twin Flame energy check-in. If you guys want a personal reading, you can click the link in the description box. My website is blackpearlgems.com. Hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will talk to you soon.